Mhm.
Hello, everybody. Welcome into Tuesday, March 10th,
Hello, everybody. Welcome into
2026.
Tuesday, March
Against Out
10th,
Live with the Zoom homies.
2026.
The Zoom homies are
Against Out Live
Rich,
with the Zoom
Bill,
homies. The Zoom homies are
Sam,
Rich,
Jeff,
Bill,
Chris Garrett, and Max, and I
Sam,
don't see
Jeff,
Greg Dye. Oh,
Chris
no.
Garrett, and Max, and I don't see Greg
Hello,
Dye.
boys.
No.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, boys.
He was in a YouTube
Hello.
chat a while
Hello.
ago.
Hello, boys.
He was in.
Yeah, I confirmed audio all the way around. Yeah, he was there earlier today. He was complaining that he was fifth, and I was like, oh, that's how it goes. Um, Looks like Scott was first after we went live a little after 10. Check your balance. You got some points, followed by Galactic Volcano 03, followed by Jeff Ryman, and followed by Galactic 007. So the Galactic family's in the house tonight. Hello to them, or him, or her. Scott's in the house. Hello, Scott. Good to see you. Thank you so much for your correspondence today. It meant a lot to me. I appreciate it. Speaking of, he must have been watching a live stream. He must have been watching a live stream. He must have been watching a live stream.
Yep.
Yep.
World wouldn't be right if Greg didn't come in and we didn't have echoing. If Greg shows up and we don't have echoing, there's a problem. Hello, Greg.
Howdy.
Let's see. I think Long Dog's in the house. He's early. Do we have KFC on the menu tonight? No, we had. I had chicken breast and cauliflower, broccoli, squash, carrots, and some other weird vegetable that I steamed. Um, and it actually turned out pretty good. I've got photos to share later if anyone's interested. Actually, I put it on the Zoom Homies Facebook page if anyone's interested. And we got a $10 KFC thing here, but the nearest KFC is probably 20 miles away, so that's out. I believe I am caught up with chat. Ski Man's in the house. Hello, Ski Man. So, hope everybody had a good Tuesday. Hope everybody saw the trailer. There was a lot of work went into that trailer, let me tell you. If you didn't, the description, I believe, is in the link, or actually, the link is in the description. Got the right words in the wrong order. Not sure how that's supposed to work. Uh, oh well. I'm actually going to go verify that it is the right link before I promote it. It should be. Uh, Jamie joined us today on Zoom, and we had her approval on the trailer. And
Looked
Bill and I
like you
were.
had your foot on the Da Vinci accelerator when you started that thing.
Did you like that effect, though? That's the question.
I would have had it last a little bit shorter period before you transitioned, but
Well, I
that's
wanted
just
to get
me.
all 139 pictures in there. And I didn't even do that. I did cut it relatively short. Um, I forget how many I stopped at, but they're only, each picture is only 6 frames in length.
Mm.
So multiply 139 times 0.06, and that's how much time it would have taken. But
All right.
I did think about that. I'm really glad. Yeah, it is the right trailer. I'm looking at it. And I've been seeing that effect on different things, and I've always wondered how it's done. No, I know it's a pain in the neck, but it's a cool effect.
You have to set up each thing separately, right?
Yes and no. You set up 5, you get them to work, and then you copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, and all you do is you replace the pictures. Once you get the effect, it's from there. It's literally downhill, I guess is the way to put that. Jamie's in the house. Hello, Jamie. We were just talking about you. But yeah, you basically have to you have to put each individual picture where it's supposed to be. I don't know how many hours it took to do that, but it took a while. And then that led Bill to try something in 3-dimensional space that I think we're both going to reach out to Sonny on that to see if he can shed some light. No pun intended on that.
Ooh.
It was fun. Well, Bill set the cube in motion, 2 of them, the same cube like I did, the same cube, and he rotated it on the x-axis, on the y-axis, and on the z-axis. He's a little bit, I don't want to say, are you watching, Bill? No, it's pretty good. Actually, we walked him through how to set the keyframes and how to do it. And then we walked him through how to change the keyframes individually and all at once, which is a really nice, neat little thing to be able to do. Rich is in the house. Hello, Rich. Missed you on Zoom. Yeah, it was good to see both Jamie and Baby there, and it was good to listen to her input. And good or bad, I want your guys' input. If it sucks, it sucks. If it's okay, it's okay. If it's great, well then, it's okay too. But just tell me. I like this. I don't like that. Jeff just said it was a little too long. So next time we won't make it. How long do you think that was, Jeff? In all sincerity.
I'm going to guess about 45 seconds.
You got part of the number 100% correct. You're exactly 30 seconds off. That is 15 seconds in length.
Really? Seems longer.
Yeah. That's what she said, but who can attest to that? Yeah.
Speak for yourself. I never heard that.
Yeah. Never heard. We got Jamie rolling on the floor, so that's cool. Yeah, I actually had to, I really wanted to add a couple more, but in order to do the cubes, I had to cut it off at 15 seconds. Because as you know, trailers can only be 2 minutes and 58 seconds in length. Because thanks to YouTube, they always add a second, makes it 2 minutes and 59 seconds. And I don't trust 2:59 to 3 minutes. I'm always under it. So, yeah, it was fun. It was actually a very, very, very fun, interesting challenge. It was nice to see some on Zoom. Yeah, anytime. And you've got the link. The link's not going to change. Just anytime you want to join, jump in and join us. You're always welcome. And I believe she was on her phone, so that was cool. And apparently, the trailer got approved by Bruce, the baby. He liked it. So, how many of you can say that? That's what I thought. Rich is like, I don't know what he's talking about. So that's how my day went. I did get an email from my lawyer saying I need to come by and pick up the certified copy. Why they can't mail it, I don't know. But I may traipse out tomorrow in the rain and get it, and then again, I may not. Because we were supposed to have 100% rain all day long with 1.2 inches of rain to fall once it starts to when it stops. I do know we had some tornadoes up north already tonight. Thank goodness. I mean, it's bad, but at least it's not down in this area.
And you started that job?
I did not. I don't have that job. That job, I reached out to them and said, what the is going on? And she wrote back, and we kind of, I don't want to say we mutually agreed it, but I basically said, do I or do I not have a job? Yes or no? The answer was Well, I'll make the decision. I don't. Okay. I can't put any faith in someone that doesn't know when the heck they're going to have me show up.
So
I,
even if they told you to come be there Monday morning, you get a word not to be there.
I was told twice to be there Monday morning. Both times I got an email. I went to bed Sunday night before 11 o'clock because I knew I was getting up at 05:45. At 11:59 p.m., while my little ass was in there sound asleep, and it was, believe me, I got an email from him saying, "Don't come to work tomorrow." That was it. No
I think he's
explanation.
probably playing games with you.
I don't know. I like Brian says, IDC, IDK. And I really, IDC, IDK. Hello, AJ. AJ's in the house. Good to see AJ. I don't even want to ask what the 87 degree or 84. I'm going to go out and say it's 83.7 degrees. And no, I haven't looked. Susanna Morgan's in the house. Hello, Susanna. They don't have any customers. Long Dog, it could be. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Um, and I was talking to someone else that uses a similar service, and it's kind of messed up as well. So I jokingly said, "Are they being run by the same people out of Indianapolis?" And they didn't know. So it is 79. It's a cool down. Yeah, I had to pay for the two courses. I don't know. I could reach out to him and say, "Hey, what's the possibilities you could pay me back for that?" But think about it in the long run. I'm recertified in CPR, and I now have a certificate that says I've been trained to drive a vehicle. Oh boy, I've been driving all these years and never been trained. They put me behind the wheel of a tractor, and look where I ended up at. Robert's in the house. Hello, Robert. I can't remember if he's working days or PMs tonight. I think he's on. I think he's on PMs tonight, and he goes to days Thursday and Friday. I think he's got a neat schedule, 3 to 11. All right, yeah. At least he's got a schedule. It's all good, Chris. It's all good. Diane's looking for places and working with me, and that's helpful. I did check the one place out, but it was just it was company A that sends you to company B that's not even affiliated with company A. So it's just gathering information. I did not disclose any information with them because as soon as I saw that, I immediately got out of it. I haven't looked into the other one yet. This is going to work out. I'll be fine. I'm not sweating it yet. Oh, it's hot in here. Oh my goodness. Get no respect. No respect. Um, no, it's not. Jamie's asking, was that certificate good for their company? It's good everywhere. I could go anywhere within the state of Indiana that requires CPR, and I have a CPR certificate, and it's good for 2 years. So Scott must have put. Wait a minute. What Scott put in? No, Robert put it in. No, Scott says Scott says, "Hey, knock it off, Scott." What did Scott put in? I thought we had that pretty much. He put in 34 degrees and got dinged for that. That seems kind of weird.
Have you kept your nurse's license up?
No, I let it lapse a long time ago. I've been asked do I wanted to substitute teach, and I don't. Um, and they said, well, it would probably be high school kids, and that's an even bigger no. Um, I think if I was going to substitute teach, I wouldn't mind younger kids. I think they're still teachable, but middle school, junior high, I think they're pretty well set in their ways. Just me, my thoughts, my opinion. Um, so Ski Man put in 34 degrees. Jamie or Scott put in Jamie 30. Is that what he got dinged for? Seriously?
Be a
Mabel's in the
basketball
house.
coach.
Hello, Mabel.
Be a
Do what?
basketball coach.
Yeah, for the Pacers. You'll see me sitting at the end of the bench. Every now and then I'll stand up and call timeout. Every now and then I'll stand up and yell at the refs. You got to play the part. If I were to coach a professional team, it'd be y'all are grown men. You've been playing this game for how many years? You know what to do. You know how to play. Go out there and play. I'd be the best coach in the world because I'm not going to try to draw X's and O's and Let them play. They've been playing forever. "34F" means 34 female in chat lingo. In 34 female in chat lingo. I'm not even going to ask. Good to see you, Mabel. And I do appreciate if you have hit the thumbs up. If not, please hit the thumbs up. I would appreciate that. But if you have already, thank you very much. Is John in the house? I know John was taking a break. I don't think I saw John anywhere. I could probably go to participants list. I'm working on dealing with that. And no, I don't see John here. So that's fine. Sorry, I've been watching the Storm Chasers and Ryan Hall, y'all. Yeah, I checked a couple of them out, and I looked at the one you put in the Zoom homies Facebook. That appeared to be way up north by like Chicago, and it looked to be bad, but at least it's far, far away. But we do have storms predicted for tonight locally.
He should slow his chat down because it's way too fast.
Who, Ryan Hall, y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah, him and Kerry Holzman. You can only slow it down to so slow though.
No, Carrie's, oh, okay, but Carrie's not as bad.
Really? Did he figure out a means or a way to slow the entire chat down? Long
I
Dog
think
says
it's
Reed
been
Timmer.
slower than what it used to be.
We've watched Reed Timmer. I haven't watched Kerry in so long, and honestly, I'm not going to go watch it to see how fast his chat is. And is the majority of people on Kerry's, are they moderators and members, or are they all non-moderators and non-members?
All non-members, all non-moderators, and all members. There's a few that's moderators.
See, I don't know if members are affected by I can set this to slow chat, which then you can set it to a length of time, 5 seconds to, I think it's I have to go look at it to be sure, but I think it's 300 seconds. I think. Kerry only has 3 or 4 mods. Thank you, Ski. Appreciate that. A Lion's in the house. Hello, A Lion. Be sure to check your points. Back in the AOL days, people would ask, yeah, ASL, your age, your location, and your gender. So the answer would be 34. Oh, okay, got it. Got it. I understand.
IRC chat room used to be fast like that. But
I'm gonna go look at mine. I think I can do this while we're live. Of course, if this ends the live stream, oops, my bad. Okay, clearly it's not there. Okay, so right now my chat is set to 15 seconds on slow mode. You can set it from 1 to 3. You can set it from 1 second to 300 seconds. Moderators, I believe, are not affected, but I don't know about members. So I don't know if you're a member, if you get affected by that or not. And we tested it one night, and I think it worked out. I think Ski Man volunteered to lose his mod for a moment to test out to see that it does actually work or not. Galactic Volcano equals Galactic 007 equals A Lion equals. Yeah, thank you, Sam. I'd love to see his setup sometime, or her setup. Again, I don't know yet still, and that's fine. But chat could be a challenge. It really can. I've actually considered getting with Wintermute and getting the same thing we hooked Pennsylvania up with, to where chat reads to him. But I don't know how confusing that would be when you guys are talking on Zoom and chat's chatting in my ear. That could really be a pain in the neck. Speaking of Wintermute, apparently he's in the house. I see someone says Wintermute, hi-ya. I didn't see him come in. Oh, hang on, we have a dinner alert. From what I can see, it looks really good. We got some corn. We got some noodles, and we got some sausage with onions
and peppers.
Well, I was getting there. What kind of noodles are those?
Chicken and broccoli.
Sounds. Was it a box or did you make it from scratch?
Of course, I made it from scratch.
It was a box.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Yeah, I hear you. It's just like my frozen vegetables. I went out and picked every one of them tonight, froze them real quick. So is Wintermute in the house or not? Wintermute is in the house. I confirmed that by the participants list. So thank you, Wintermute. And he scratched the box to open it. Yeah, he did. I have considered that though. I have actually considered getting with the homies after the show and setting it up and maybe just to see how that goes. For the most part, I catch most chats. I do miss a few. Last night was horrible. Last night, if someone was to grade me on my ability to keep up with chat, that's an utter failure. And that's on me. Tonight, I'm not doing too bad. Now, having said that, it could go to crap, really. So, wait a minute. Now Sam's getting dinged. It says, hey, knock it off, because he put in someone's name. Oh, he didn't put, I wonder if you put the @ sign and tagged them, if it would do that.
That's what it is. I forgot about
When
that.
somebody's chat's like that, I usually just hit that X button and turn chat off.
Well, chat's good. Chat's okay. We're slowly getting it where it is okay. And again,
Yeah, I know yours is, but
dinners that come all packaged and ready to go are far cry from the original TV dinners. Yeah, but the original TV dinners back in the day, man, they were good. Man, they were good.
Oh, yeah.
For the most part, everyone does chat the way chat should be done. For the most part. And it's just a me thing. It just, I get it. YouTube could care less. You could go in there and put, I don't know, 100 dots. You could sit there and go dot, 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 and enter dot, dot, and they're not going to care. It's just, it's interaction. It would be annoying. It would be frustrating to probably every single one of us. And I'm not picking on the people that do the dots. I'm just using that as an example. For us, we can just scroll back. Yeah, I think in the studio, I can go maybe all the way back to the beginning. Are you used to be able to? Yes, I can go all the way back to 6:19, which is about, give or take, 5 minutes when I scheduled it. And Jamie was first. At 6:20, she says, great job on the trailer, Ken. Great job. Scott says, great trailer. Then Darren gets involved with, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines of emotes. Then Robert. So I have that ability, which I like. And that's why I never close the studio until the next day. So if I miss something, let me know and I'll go back and try to find it. Do what, Rich?
I could go back to the beginning too.
You can give all the way back to 6:19?
Yeah.
Really?
Avocado first.
Really?
I think eventually
maybe they fixed that and they screwed up the subscription list on the side.
Well, I think
which
eventually they're going to come up the top for us. The beginning of it, like.
Yeah, I can only go back. I just logged into my other computer on my name. I can only go back to 10:13. But you're saying if you were here before it started, you can go all the way back?
Maybe before it started, because I was here before it started.
That makes sense. That makes perfectly good sense.
That makes yeah. Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Kenny vaporizes cannabis. No, I do not. I don't. I don't use cannabis. I don't smoke and I don't drink. And the only medications I take or drugs are what's prescribed to me, which are for my diabetes and my blood pressure and my cholesterol and my insanity. My sanity. That's about it. Oh, I take 2 vitamins, vitamin D and vitamin, one of them letters, B. I think I take B and D. And in May, I'm going to hit the doctor up and say, can we get rid of these? And if we can't, I can get them at Walmart or Walgreens or anywhere else cheaper than I can get them through the military, the VA. You picking on me coughing? No. It's
No
picking on you.
galactic.
Oh, okay. It's picking on you and your numbers, which you could change it again yet tonight, thinking we got it, and then tomorrow night something will come up. It just seems to be an ever evolving and ever changing thing. So oh man. Anybody watch NCIS and NCIS Origins here? I thought NCIS Origins was pretty good tonight. NCIS, the original NCIS, it's probably on its way out. They're just running out of storylines to cover. Uh, they brought back what's her name a couple of weeks ago, and that lasted. It's done. Sydney's playing NCIS. Sydney's playing right now, but I'll get that from Darren later tomorrow. Watch it tomorrow night. But I thought NCIS Origins was really good. NCIS was good. I liked how they tied in CID, which is the Criminal Investigation Division of the Army, which is the same thing basically as NCIS. I liked the way they tied those two together. Wasn't exactly overjoyed with the storyline behind it, but I did like how they brought them together. We'll see. And Fort Belvoir, Greg, there is an actual Army post in Maryland called Fort Belvoir, correct? That's what I thought. I was impressed with that.
I think it's in Virginia.
Is it in Virginia?
I believe so.
I couldn't remember. They actually, probably they got access to a building. They got access to take pictures of the entrance to the fort. You know how that goes. I doubt they were actually at the installation.
Yeah, they did a couple of episodes of JAG at Pax River years ago.
Yeah. My wife said she likes Marshall's. I don't watch TV, so I wouldn't know. I have Marshall's downloaded thanks to Darren. I haven't watched it yet. I know it's a spinoff of Yellowstone, but apparently it's doing pretty good. I'm pretty much Monday through Friday. Well, actually, I'm Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Monday is FBI and CIA. If I can catch it. Tuesday is NCIS, NCIS Origins, and in here, and I'll catch it. If I watch it, I'll catch it later out of the West. Wednesday, I don't watch anything because the only thing on Wednesday is Survivor, and I stopped watching Survivor a couple years ago, especially when I found out it's not as bad on the island as they make it out to believe. Thursday is Matlock and Elsbeth, and then Friday is the two sheriff country and fire country. Saturday, football, basketball, racing, whatever. Sunday, football, basketball, racing, whatever. I know Tracker's a big show. I know a lot of people like Tracker. I've got every episode of Tracker. One of these days, I'll sit here and watch Tracker. We'll have a Tracker watching party. Who's bringing the tips? What do I pay for TV? I don't. I use a streaming service.
No.
I also have Amazon Prime, but I don't know. I'm debating on keeping it because I don't shop on Amazon. Tim Tech is in the house. Hello, Tim. He used to watch the X-Files. My brother's a big X-Files fan. I've seen the X-Files, but again, it's one of those things. I'll tell you a show that I liked in the beginning was called Fringe, Fringe. Has anybody heard of that show?
I've heard of it. I don't remember what it was about.
Parallel universe, best I could tell. We're here, but yet we're here, and we can't ever be. You know what I'm saying? You can't be at the same place at the same time type thing. Probably the first 2 or 3 seasons was really good, very suspenseful, very believable. And then I forget what, I think it was the 4th year. They just did something so incredibly, well, there's no way that could happen. Like the first 3 seasons was relatively believable. And then all of a sudden it was like, that's it. I'm done watching it. Tim says he used to watch Friends. I have never seen an episode of Friends. I'm aware of Friends only through commercials and things, but I've never seen one episode of it. That's
It's
probably not
good.
a good.
YouTube has a lot of free movies.
Go ahead.
He said free. Oh, Jamie,
what?
good job, good job. I
Last
think.
night,
Go
I had
ahead,
never
Chris.
really seen it. I had never really seen it, but I watched National Lampoon's European Vacation, and it's just as funny as all the other ones.
I think all the National Lampoon Vacation movies are funny.
So
Long
I
Dog
watched
says,
part of it before, but when they started going around, that kept going around that roundabout, I cut it off. I just
"Look, kids, the Eiffel Tower." 5 minutes later, "Look, kids, the Eiffel Tower." Yeah, that was
I just cut it
pretty
off
funny.
then. But
Uh,
I gave it a shot last night, and I watched it. It was funny.
yeah, Long Dog says he was going to recommend I cancel my Amazon Prime. You'll be saving like 16, 17 a month, $14.99, and you can get free shipping and spend $35 in their items when they offer deals. Yeah, I don't know. It's only costing me $14.99 plus $2.99 for allegedly commercial free TV shows, which the shows are commercial free, but you got to watch the Amazon commercials before the shows. If commercial free is truly commercial free, then there's no Amazon commercials. Go figure. And I don't know if I can figure out another way to get some of the shows that I like on Amazon Prime, then I may get rid of it. I just don't know. I don't have any subscriptions trying to find free apps because YouTube keeps taking stuff down. Yes, I'm learning to read. I'm up to a third grade education. Okay, I see. My bad. I thought he said fringe. No, fringe. 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 Joshua, Joshua Jackson, I think's his name, was one of the stars. And then something Noble. I can't think of his first name. I thought it was a good show. I really did. That may be one of the next ones I go after. I don't know. I know how you can watch free TV and then yeah. Do what, Greg?
Joshua Jackson was in Dawson's Creek.
Right. He's been in a lot of things. I know him from Fringe. I've seen him in a couple of different movies. I think he was in one of the Predator movies, but I'm not 100% sure on that. That's another series they've beaten to death. I can email you some links. I don't need any links, Tim. I'm good. I've got my repertoire. Does that sound right? I'm good. But thank you. If somebody wants you to send them to me to send to them, I'm okay with that. But as far as me personally, I'm set. But I appreciate the offer. I can't keep up with Darren, and I can't keep up with Robert, but I'm not doing too bad. I can't hold a candle to either one of them. Plex, Jamie, Plex, Plex. Check into Plex. Find someone that's got a lot of Plex and get hooked up with them so you can watch their Plex from your house, even if they happen to be, I don't know, say Tennessee, and you live in possibly Indiana. It's a cool thing. Really cool. And yes, I have watched Robert's Plex a couple different times, and he's texted me, goes, "Oh, you're watching my Plex." So he's aware of it. It's not like I'm doing anything wrong. I need to check into something, says Tim to Jamie. To avocado. Now it's avocado. Ski Man said something still. Tubi? I think Tubi's still available. Tubi?
Yeah.
I think it is. Anybody here use Hulu? Nope. I just wondered. Jamie says
there's one where family friendly stuff comes on. It's friendly. It's not spelled with a D. I think it's Frinly.
Yeah, Tubi's still around. I just Googled it. Jamie said she heard they're making a new Tales from the Crypt. I have not heard that. No Hulu. Hulu's out. Um, Marshall AI got deleted. Okay, so Marshall's. Let's see what got deleted. I'm going to click on View Deleted Message, and hopefully I'll get to see it.
You
Yeah,
got
it's all
my
capital
attention with
letters. Huh?
Tales from the Crypt. Got my attention.
That's a good show. I like the original
Yeah, those
series.
were good.
Yeah, they were. Some of the things they've remade. You guys will come visit me in the old nursing home, right? I mean, you'll come in and keep me company. And Greg
I'll
says
probably be
no.
next door.
Thanks, Greg. Jeff said,
Some of
or
us will be just down the hall.
some of you might be in the room next door. Yeah, really. Jamie says it scared me as a kid. There was a couple of times that I was scared as well, and I was a young adult. What was they redid something about 3 years ago. I want to say it was the Twilight Zone. I believe it was. The old Twilight Zone got redid, and it was a young black actor that hosted it. I can't think of his name. He's actually a comedian. I thought some of those were really good too. They were more modern. 1987 movie called Dolls scared me too. Which version of Dolls did you see? Scott's saying, do you have Roku? I have Roku too, as well. I have a Roku TV, and I have the little square Roku box that's on my other TV, which is not a Roku. Dolls for many years scared me, says Ski. Roku's pretty good. There's a lot of stuff on there as well. The Roku TV is.
Small somewhere. Very small one.
Yeah, I forget how we got that, but might have been. I may have actually bought that. The kind where what Chucky? You're talking Chucky? Are you talking about? She says dolls, the kind that murder people. That sounds like Chucky. Like Chucky. Yeah, see, me and Ski come up with like Chucky, and she says nope. Dolls, eh? From what year was that from? 1987 movie Dolls. Let's see if that's it. Oh yeah, horror fantasy, and it had absolutely no one would recognize in it. I mean, Carrie Lorraine, Carolyn Purdy Gordon, Ian Patrick Williams. When I say a name you recognize, let me know. Hillary Mason, Ed Naha. Oh, good old Ed. You guys remember Ed, don't you? No? Me neither. Gary Rolfe, Cassie Stewart. She's kind of cute. Stephen Lee, which I think that's not his real name. I think he changed it. And Bootney or Bunty, B-U-N-T-Y, however you pronounce that, Bailey. You know that's a stage name. Ring was scary too. Ring. Is that about a ring? And if you gazed into it or something on TV, you can get a lot of stuff on Roku. Yep, you can, Scott. Good. You can hardwire your Roku as well, Scott. Mine is hardwired. You can hardwire it. I'm not a big Wi-Fi guy. I like to have things wired. It seems to function better for me. She doesn't have Wi-Fi. That's what she's saying. My TV, my computers, my laptop, my Roku, my Shield, all hardwired. Now, the laptop's Wi-Fi, the Roku's Wi-Fi. I can't remember if the Roku TVs has Wi-Fi capabilities or not. Ski Man drops us a link for The Ring. Let's go see if I was thinking that what it was, if I'm correct. Oh, that's a Wikipedia page. All right. I'll look into that later. I got to clean up some things, some tabs I got going on here. I was worried about you not having internet. Yeah, Maximum Overdrive, good movie. That's the one with the trucks that take over the truck stop, right? Waiting for our resident movie expert Greg to say, uh-huh.
Had a mouthful of water, yes.
JB said, yep. Ski said, good oldie, yes. Who was the star in that? Exactly. We all know the movie, but we don't know the star. Stephen King, Emilio Estevez, Yeardley Smith. So I would say Emilio Estevez was probably the best known. Pat Hinkle would be the next one I would recognize. Leon Rippey. Much past that, I'm not sure. Oh, how would you like to have the role of, I'm not making this up, Connie Smith? She was the dead girl in the car. Wonder what she got paid to be the dead girl in the car. Or you could be Bruce Moriarty. He was the dead man somewhere. Damn, why couldn't I have been out there during that time? I could have been. Uh-oh, what happened? My YouTube just blinked out on the studio. Did anyone's YouTube just temporarily blink out? As in completely gone? Non-existent?
Well, when you said my thing was
Yeah, I'm looking for drop frames now. I don't see any.
it's not live.
Oh, I see. Maybe it went from dual screen. Maybe it just changed itself. I don't know. It's back now, so we're good. What about the people under the stairs? Children of the Corn? It buffer. Scott says it did buffer. Okay, thank you, Scott.
That's not the right word.
Yeah, I just glanced over at the studio. I was looking at the cast from Dolls, and I glanced at the studio, and I got this big blank screen and no feed. So then I glanced up here. OBS is still good. So about the time I got back to looking at that, we were good to go. So I have no idea. My Wi-Fi went out and came right back on right away. Yeah, something blinked. I mean, apparently it blinked across the board. Blame that one on me. I'll take the blame for that. Clowns from Outer Space and Critters were good ones. I don't think I've seen either one of those.
Heard of Critters, I think.
I've heard of Clowns from Outer Space.
I
think
never
it's
had that problem,
Killer
Jim, when I
Clowns
was in
from Outer
college.
Space. You what, Chris?
I never had that problem when I was in college.
Yeah, my internet crapped out earlier today for about, well, I'm not sure how many minutes. Crapped out right before I drove my grandson home, and it was back on again when I came back. So
I love horror movies growing up. I like a good horror movie. If it's a good, I tell you, one of the best horror movies I've ever seen was when I was in high school, and that was Carrie. And it wasn't exactly, Greg, exactly. My best friend, we go to the movie, and it had its moments through the up until the ending, and I got ready to get up and goes, "Oh, it's not over yet. Don't get up." Because he'd seen it. He knew what was coming. That scared me to death. When that hand come up out of the ground like that, I could have killed him. Oh my gosh.
the scariest one
John
I ever.
Travolta was in that movie.
I believe he was in the original Carrie. Was him and Sissy Spacek, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, how many
I-
times has that been done?
Hmm.
Done.
Twice.
At least twice. Yeah.
I can't
The
remember the
movie, the
scariest one
car
I
movie.
saw.
No, Carrie was about the young girl that had
Oh,
telekinetic
could
powers.
start fires.
Yeah, she got all pissed off. Things would go haywire. She could look at you with the blink of the eye, and you go flying across the room. She's the one that had the pig blood dumped on her at the prom. That would be Carrie. You are thinking of the car. You're thinking of Christine. Yeah, see? Good minds, good minds.
I
Long Dog
cannot
says,
remember the scariest movie I ever saw. I can or its name. It was at the drive-in theater, and it was actually 5 shorts in a row, all as one movie.
was it The Twilight Zone by chance, maybe?
No.
Really? Because they did
And
something
each
like
one
that.
got a little scarier. I mean, some of this stuff. One of them had to do with a werewolf, and I remember not being able to sleep after I went home.
The Blob, the original Blob was pretty good.
Steve McQueen.
Stephen
Yeah.
Queen, yeah.
Yeah. What's the one? Kurt
Poltergeist
Russell. It
was-
was a remake. I think it was The Thing. Maybe was.
Yeah.
Am I thinking? Yeah, The Thing.
They
I
were
thought
up.
that was
They were up in the Antarctic.
Antarctic, right? And that's been done what 5 times now. Poltergeist. Oh yeah. Poltergeist. The little short lady that comes. This house is
Yeah.
clean.
The there was a Poltergeist 2, wasn't there? And it was kind of
And 3, I believe, and maybe for sure 2
sort of
and
went
3.
downhill after the first one, in my opinion. But
I think most of them do, but that's just the way that I think.
the
I watched
only
and
that there
loved.
were only 2 horror series where they stayed about as I mean, what was it? The Halloween, and what was the other one?
You got me. I'm thinking.
There was a crossover episode or a crossover movie between these 2 series too at one point. One of them was the guy in the hockey mask.
Jason.
Jason,
That's Halloween, right? Jason's Halloween.
Yeah.
yeah, with
And then-
what's her name?
Then there was another one where the guy wore the mask. I think was I know what you did last summer. I think that was
Yeah.
a horror one as well.
I
Slasher
can't,
movies aren't scary.
I can't watch those kind of movies. I mean, it would, I'd have nightmares.
I don't think I ever had nightmares or any kind of dreams about maybe Carrie, maybe.
I even had nightmares when I watched Twister, the tornadoes.
So you're not going to believe this, but Poltergeist,
Oh yeah,
June
Winter
4th,
Moon, Friday the
1982.
13th, and Halloween. Yeah,
Yeah, Friday the 13th. Oh,
yeah. Wintermute's telling us.
all right. Well, he's Michael Myers, Jason.
Yep.
So Poltergeist, June 4th, 82. Poltergeist 2, 86. Poltergeist 3, 88. And then apparently they've redid Poltergeist in 2015. I
Didn't
did not know
about
that.
that one.
Yeah,
Who
so
was
that's
the star in the original Poltergeist?
the girl or
Oh,
Craig T. Nelson.
yeah.
Yeah, a guy that played Coach.
Yeah, yeah. I remember the
He's
little
had a
girl.
long career. He was in Young Sheldon too.
Yeah, he was. Trying to think, he was Coach.
Pumpkinhead was another one they had. They made more than one of. I don't know if it was that good.
They're in the cornfield. Gremlins was so fun. Yeah, Gremlins was pretty funny actually.
Kevin Bacon.
Jeepers Creepers, yeah, Jeepers Creepers. There's a couple of those out there as well.
Did you
And
see
again-
It? Stephen King's It.
It was good. The original
I
It.
never saw the movie. I read the book. It was scary as hell in the book.
Yeah, the young lady. I can't think of her name. The little blonde girl. She died at age 12.
Didn't
Yeah, we can only laugh. Sam and I are laughing at the same thing. Jeepers Creepers. Yeah, that was a good series. They had at least 3 of those as well.
Okay.
Yes, Rich.
Scott said, I don't know if you read Scott's thing, but right after was at night or whatever was knock it off.
Yeah, he put in the girl died at age 12 and is picking
Yeah.
up on the number 12. Again, it's a work in
So,
progress.
I know. I just,
We're working on
just
it.
let you know.
We are working on it.
I know. I'm just,
And
I don't know.
it's
Well,
just
whatever. Yeah. I guess
Sam gets it to where it's going to work, and it does, and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden it's AI and it does what it wants to do. It's probably being manipulated by someone in college down in Arkansas. I don't know.
Oh,
Um,
okay. Here I found the movie. Dr. Terror's House of Horrors. It was in the 1960s. And it was made of 5 shorts.
Dr. Terror's House of Horrors.
Right. It's kind. Some people think it's kind of a cult thing, but
1965, 1 hour and 38 minutes in length.
that sounds right.
Donald Sutherland was in it.
Yeah, a werewolf, a killer plant, a vampire, a disembodied hand, and a voodoo tale. That sort of brings back some of the memories, and they were all scary as hell.
Peter Cushing, he was a good actor for horror movies.
The plant, the one about the plant was scary, as I remember.
You talking about the Little Shop of Horrors, or are you talking about in this movie?
In the one with the 5 shorts, all
Okay.
sort of rolled into one.
Another good movie, Little Shop of Horrors.
I gotta hunt that down and watch it again.
Galactic says, "Who's talking? All of us. I mean, Heather O'Rourke.
Okay.
Thank you, Scott.
The screenwriter for that movie wrote screenplay adaptations for Tales from the Crypt. So he was a prolific horror movie writer, apparently.
The thing, yeah, Body Snatchers. With
Somebody
Donald
made
Sutherland.
a comment on this one under the thing I found is on Facebook. I haven't logged in, but it just pops up the Facebook thing. And somebody said on it, said, not quite as good as Dr. Tongue's 3D House of Stewardesses.
Yeah, it says 5 chilling stories are linked by the character of a strange fortune-telling doctor who predicts the bizarre death of 5 fellow passengers on a train. May have to check that one out.
The Thing starred Vincent Price.
The original Thing?
No,
How about Twilight Zone from the... I'm
thinking the Tingler.
Do what, Greg?
I'm thinking of the movie Tingler.
Oh, I've not seen that one.
That's from late
Jamie
50s.
brings up Twilight Zone, good series. Yeah, the original black and white Twilight Zone. I think it's Sci-Fi Channel used to run those. What, Labor Day? I think it is. They're one of the holidays. Sci-Fi starts it on the Friday night and runs it all the way through the weekend. Watching 18, new record. We've had more, but right now we've had 47 views, and apparently we got. Why is this not working? I have to take your word for it because it's not letting me do what I need to do. YouTube keeps screwing things up so badly. Everybody loves movies. Yeah, movies they keep remaking them. I really wish they would come out with something original, but, and 22 likes. Thank you, Tim. Yep, please, everybody, make sure to hit that like button. I do appreciate it. This has been fun. I enjoy this. We've had a lot of interaction, not only with Zoom, people in chat are keeping up as well, suggesting things and talking about things, and that's good. think it might be a cyber attack. Tim, I have no movies are a cyber attack. There was actually a movie recently done about a cyber attack. It's kind of far fetched.
Oh, what is
It
that?
starred Ice Cube. Don't ask me the name because I can't tell you. It was very predictable. And naturally, I can't find it. I think it was Ice Cube. Maybe it was Ice. No, it wasn't Ice T. It was Ice Cube. Final Destination. I've not seen any of those. I'm aware of all the Final Destination movies. That they just don't appeal to me. I thought that was on Netflix, but this site puts them all in alphabetical order starting from 2023. Maybe it wasn't Ice Cube. I thought for sure it was, unless it's an older movie that I didn't see until last year. I will have to look into that. I don't know, Tim. I haven't done any research on that. I have no idea. And yep, Ski brings up a good point that goes on. That stuff like that happen every day, regardless of what's going on. Thank you, Marshall. We're at 56 minutes. It's been a good night. It's been a real good night. I'm going to try to go a little bit longer. That's what I heard on FB. I guess he's talking about Facebook.
You can hear "The World is Coming to an End" tomorrow at 1 p.m. on Facebook.
Darn.
My son thinks.
Had plans for tomorrow at 1 p.m. Yes, Facebook, 100% credible. Everything. Bring back Seymour or Elvira. Yeah, boy, did she make, would it be Facebook? Must be true. Elvira. Oh my gosh, did she ever make a living out of being scary, so to
Was
speak?
her name Cassie something?
Elvira? I don't know what her real name was. I thought it was Elvira, but apparently I was wrong.
No.
Cassandra Peterson is her real name.
Yeah.
And she is how old? How old is Cassandra now?
She's around 60 anyway.
Oh, let's add a little bit more to that, my friend.
Is it? I don't know. More than
How
that?
old are you, Jeff?
78.
Subtract 4.
Yes.
She was born September 17th, 1951.
Hey, my birthday. All right.
Love in the air?
I don't know. I have to go celebrate with her. I don't know. She's a friend of that guy that had the History Channel car show here in Las Vegas, Counts Customs.
Yeah.
Sinister Seymour was before Elvira, at least for the. I've never heard of Sinister Seymour, but I will Google old Sinister and see what comes up. But I've maybe it's a local thing. It's like we had a guy here in Indianapolis. His name was Sammy Terry. He did a horror show every Friday night. Sammy Terry. And back then, when you're a kid, that guy looked relatively scary. If you look at him now, you go, "Are you kidding me?" That is so. I mean, it's The thing.
Someplace I lived, we had a show where a guy was the host once a week and played a horror movie. He wasn't so scary, but he had a spiel or a shtick, whatever you want to call it, introducing all these horror movies, and they were the kind of horror movies that appealed to kids.
Sinister Seymour comes back to a guy named Larry Vincent, American television host, and I'm not seeing much more on it.
Anybody remember Shock Theater?
Shock Theater? Yeah. vaguely, briefly. What about Mystery Science 3000? I think was what it
Yeah,
was
There
called.
was a number with it.
3000.
I think Doug's actually used a little bit of things from that, from them looking down when they were looking at the big screen. Somebody's Jeff, laughing at Jeff. See, Jeff got that joke, and Jeff's not offended by that joke, and he responded exactly the way I would have responded, and that's great. Lately, some of my jokes have not been doing so well. I'm not going to stop. I'm still a smartass. I'm going to continue to be a smartass.
We knew that.
Thanks, Greg. Greg's stepping away. I was mad when they remade The Fog. I didn't know they remade The Fog. I've only seen, I believe, one version of The Fog. I'm Just a Bill on Capitol Hill. Yeah, that was on Saturday mornings. That was. I'm Just a Bill is probably the one most of us remember. That's right, smart arse. Oh, I can't say ass on YouTube. I'm an hour, 1 minute, and 15 seconds. I think I can say the word ass. I'm probably able to say another word that I'm not going to say, which I've been doing really good about that lately. The jar's getting lonely. All right, let's wrap this up. Unless somebody's got something. When we come back, if you got something you want to bring up, by all means, bring it up. And here we go. Please work. Please work.
Silk and satin and feel the night. Ooh, yeah. Glitter falling, golden light. Shine, shine. Every step a whispered tease. Moving slow like honeybees. Shimmy, shimmy, watch me glow. Take it high and bring it low. Down, down. Velvet shine, I steal the show. Feel the rhythm, let it flow, flow.
That's all, folks.
But yeah, it's
Turkey Hill, I thought you were a Bluebell man.
Is
No.
he switching ice cream up on us?
Yeah.
Jamie says the wind is picking up. Greg has switched ice cream brands on us. Ski man, the winds are picking up. It was up. Sorry, got a little bit of gas in my stomach, a little bit of air. I want to thank everybody for being here. You guys have no idea how much it means to me to see you guys show up. Looks like we have 15 people watching right now. Looks like we had 52 people at one point in time stuck their nose in or said hi or just popped in to see what was going on, and that's good. Average watch time of about 19 minutes, and that's good. And I get that this is not everybody's cup of tea, so it means the world to me that you guys are here night in and night out and stick around for the most part for the entire show. This was a good night. This was a good night, and we had communication going back and forth between chat, Zoom to chat. That was great.
Well,
Scott's good
Ski
seeing
Man,
you.
I can get you a job. The transportation here in Las Vegas is mainly by the buses, and they run on natural gas. So if you're gassed up, find you a place.
That's the big long buses, though, right?
Yep. Yeah, the
Well,
big
since,
long one.
Yeah, plus then I got to deal with the people that are on the strip that are all drunk and high
Yeah,
and
I
stupid.
don't know
and-
what the handicapped ones run on. I think they're just plain gasoline in little short buses. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, I was talking to someone earlier today, and we were talking about buses, and apparently there are three different sizes of buses. You have the short bus, the not so short bus, and then the long not so short bus. I did not know
There's
that.
two sizes of the short buses. You know, sometimes for little school kids, you see a really short bus, and then there's a slightly larger short bus that they use for the handicap buses.
Yeah, call me in. Yeah, yeah, Ski and I'll come out there. We'll rent a room off of from you, and then we'll work for the bus system. We'll hook you up. If we see you standing on the at the bus stop, I promise we won't stop. We'll just blow right by you and that poor man. If you'd like to join us on the Zoom panel, okay, stoutz00m@gmail.com. Shoot me an email, ask me for the credentials. And as Jamie knows, they do work. You just got to click on them
What?
and then go from
You
there.
have to have credentials to be in here?
Well, it helps, but you know what I mean. I'm going to wrap it up. See you guys tomorrow. I believe Rick is doing it. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so Rick should be doing a live stream.
Yeah.
3 to noon. And then I'll be back tomorrow at 10. I don't know if I'm going to do anything overnight tonight yet or not. I need to. My watch hours are into the 8s again. I like them when they're in the 9s. And after all, it's all about me. Actually, it's all about you guys. I'm just here to. I'm
Never
just here
know,
to talk.
you might get a call to drive tomorrow from the outfit you told you didn't want to drive for.
You know, the way my luck runs, it would not surprise me. Would you reconsider $35 an hour and you back pay me for the 2 weeks that I haven't worked? Sure, I'll reconsider.
Mhm.
At Whataburger, Tim says, I'm going to be back to work at Whataburger. I worked at Whataburger when I was 18. That was a good job.
Hamburger.
I enjoyed it. In the state of Teja, Texas. See you guys. Join us on Zoom. If you have the credentials, join us on Zoom. If you want the credentials, join us on Zoom. Sound like a broken record. I sound like the Geico. Is it Geico? The ants? We have ants, and it shows the three women, and the one's going through the cabinet. She's going, expired, expired, expired. Is that Geico?
I don't remember. Geico's the lizard, isn't it?
Maybe it's not. Is it Progressive? I'll Google it and I'll let you know in a minute.
Mm,
I'm getting out of here. I'm trying to find the right button here. I think